cheat because of somebody's naive. No, I don't think that's the reason. I think if somebody's cheating because of lack of intimacy, more than likely, somebody's not getting their physical needs met. Is the reason why most people cheat. I mean, most times, if you getting sex down every day, or at least twice, 4 times a week, more likely he or she's not going to go out and do that thing unless it's maybe some emotional or physical abuse going on. Maybe they might give them a reason, but for the most part, I think it's because lack of intimacy, and intimacy consists of lack of sex as well as a lack of attention. Intimacy is also more than just having sex. I got to make sure I'm, for example, being balanced, sitting down, we having a conversation. We enjoying our time together. I make sure I'm spending quality time with her, and doing those things that I need to do more beyond just sex, right? So to me, that's all part of it. And the lack of that will probably induce somebody to more than likely step out because now they're seeking it elsewhere. I'm not getting it at home where I should be getting it at. So now I'm seeking it at with a coworker or a neighbor down the street or somebody, in my organization, or something like that.
I'm trying to think what so you think that's the primary reason that people are cheated on, strictly for intimacy issues?
Yeah, lack of intimacy. Yes, sir.
Lack of intimacy, like at some point it cuts off and
Or slim to none. Because
right.
you hear about all the time about sexless marriages or sexless relationships. Yeah, that can open the door for things that most people don't want, and that's somebody stepping out on. Yes.
Can I ask a question real quick? Just real quick. Is there ever, if you're in a long-term relationship, there's never a point in a relationship where you're like, man, I'm just bored of this shit? Never?
No, because if you
Never? Man, y'all lying, man. Y'all lying.
Well, if you've ever been in, okay, so if you've ever been, if we gonna be honest, we're gonna be adults. If you've ever been genuinely in love with somebody, you know that sex is very incredible compared to casual sex with somebody you're just attracted to. If you've ever been like really in love and you got an intimacy with a partner, and Trey Songz got a whole song about it, sex ain't better than love. The sex gets better because you're already physically and mentally connected. And that's why they say, like, for couples who got a toxic relationship, they love each other so bad. And the sex keeping them together, even though they not no good for each other, because the sex is getting better.
Can I ask all right, for the men, because for the men, right now, y'all in long-term relationship, you tell me right now, even if you was married, you're like, man, this shit getting boring. Don't lie.
You saying the sex aspect of it?
Yeah, like you with the same person for years. You been for years, same position. You only can do so many positions with this person. For years, y'all been hooking up. There's never a point like, oh, man, I'm sick of this shit. I need something new. You never said that shit.
I mean, of course, I believe, there's times where, it's gotten stale and you want it to change.
Be real.
And you want to change it up. Yeah, absolutely.
Jay talking right now, big brother. Let that man talk.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying.
Hey, man, why you trying to put Hank on the spot? That's what it is.
Hey, Jay Stands like I'm the super freak of the panel, so and that demon time will come out in me every once in a while.
Yeah, I've never been married, so long term for me was short. But yes, there has been drop offs of intimacy because you fall out of. Either you fall out of love or the person's no longer attracted. You're not you lose the attraction. But if you have to find a way back. I've had situations where I've lost the attraction and then we've shook some stuff up and got it right back, and just straight blew my mind. I'm like, damn, it's a whole new person. So I mean, you experiment with some stuff, within your boundaries, and you figure a way, whether you got to break in the house, what I'm saying, with a mask on and see what's good. But
yeah, but you know what, Jay, real quick, and Hank, I'm gonna let you roll after this because he asked the fellas. But I'm gonna tell you something. Like, that's the beauty of long-term relationships, bro. Like, you got to understand that it's dynamic. It's not something that stays the same all the time. Like, when you first meet somebody, say you meet them on the street, in the grocery store, whatever, body banging, you banging, everything straight. You got money, they got money, everything straight. And y'all hook up and everything good for about 5 years. And then boom, the recession happens. You lose your gig, right? She done had about 3 kids during that time. Look, man, pressure and things like that affect relationships, and then pressure is affecting that relationship. Going back to what Paris said, it's going to affect what's going on in that bedroom all day, every day. And you going to get tired. You're absolutely right. But then now other stuff, right, that's a little more important. Like, man, I really care about this person. Because this is one thing you got to take with you. Hey, man, I don't care who you with. You may love a person, but you ain't always going to like them. I'm going to say it again. You may love a person, but you ain't always going to like them. Sometimes you're going to be like, man, you getting on my nerves. You got to go over there for a minute. Now, that don't mean you got to go over there forever or get out. But that means that, hey, I need some space. I need some room. And again, I think that the thread that's been going throughout this whole conversation, which is dope, is that's where that communication piece comes in, because now the cheating comes in because now assumptions happen. Like, you just said what you said, I'm getting tired of this. And the main thing you just said, everybody heard it. Man, I need something new.
Well,
something new don't got to be outside the crib. Like, man, deal with something in the crib. Go ahead, Paris. I'm sorry.
Paris, let me go first. Let me get that last man perspective for the young lady to go. So, Jason, I know you want to hear my answer. You feel like these other 2 dudes are capping, right? Is that the stance you taking right now?
Yeah, I think they be lying. I think the married men be lying. Y'all know y'all get bored of that shit.
Bro, I didn't say I didn't get bored, but then that boredom can't take over the whole relationship.
Because you know why? Men don't see sex the way that women do. Because the way she described about the love and the emotions, we don't feel that same way. We don't see it like that. Like, we just like, all right, cool. I'm about to go, play the game now. I'm done. Like,
I got you. Let me say this to you, young blood. There's different things you can do to bring, I guess, what you consider the excitement back in the relationship, right? So, if we gonna get bored, we're gonna go to the adult novelty store and we're gonna get some toys. She gonna get some outfits that's gonna bring a different perspective. Her name is gonna be such and such now. See, I'm the type, I'm gonna violate my lady. I'm violating her. See, y'all thinking the nice way. Oh, I can't do this with my woman.
Hey, Hank, I didn't hear what you said. What's that word you use? Can you say
I'm gonna violate my woman
with that same flavor? Can you say that?
Man, I'm a violator. Look, I told you I'm gonna bring natural honey and sprinkles to the situation. So y'all dudes who talking about I don't eat ass, Hank eats ass. My lady's upstairs right now. She say, Hank, you need to cut the show short. I need my ass. Hey, I'm right there, eating booty. But see, that's bringing something different to the game. So it's not going to get bored like that because I'm willing to do certain things. Now, I'm not going to bring a third man or third woman in a relationship. We're not doing it because Hink's a hog about his. I'm not sharing mine for shit. But I'm going to act like my name is Tony instead of Hink. And we're going to meet at the hotel like we don't know each other. And then we're going to get on up out. I'll meet you at the crib, baby. We was just role playing. But it's all good. Let's go home and do what we need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Make it exciting. Look here, man. There's nothing wrong with slapping your woman in the ass at the grocery store and while she's down the produce aisle. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. Do little things like that that's going to keep it exciting. Do little things, man, to make her feel sexy, to make her feel appreciated. Baby, just going to wear a red dress, that nice dress. And we ain't going no goddamn where, but I just want to see you in it. And I just want to undress you slow and easy. A lot of you kind of young cats, y'all don't believe in listening to music no more when y'all make love. Y'all don't know what y'all doing now. See, I still throw the music on. I ain't got no problem. I'm throwing out the disco light, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Bring something different to the radio so it won't get bored. And when you notice starting to get a little stale, then flip it. Do something different. Change the game up just a little bit.